Well, this is where I would be doing an unboxing for Deckay, the card game, but it hasn't turned up. Today is September the 13th, and I did pre-record something in July, which I was going to tag on to the end of the unboxing, because I still expected for it to actually turn up, but it never actually came. I'm aware there's a few people that have been unable to get the rules because the rules were yeeted from the website. I managed to download them. I'm going to add a QR code somewhere around here. You can use that to download the rule book. I'll add a link also in the description. But this is pretty much everything that went wrong with Deckay the game. And if anyone is thinking about buying any from the studios in the future, in Gravidos I believe they're called, or even getting Deckay the game in the future, don't bother. I've got a couple of unboxings coming up over the next couple of weeks. I have Dark Blood and I have Neomorphosis, and hopefully if you can like and subscribe, then you can watch those when they do turn up. But here's the video that was pre-recorded, but keep in mind it was pre-recorded in around July. Okay, so now we're on the project page. I'll talk about what annoyed a lot of people, and this has been going on for a few months and it kind of snowballed. So if we go down to the rewards, go on the immediate shipment reward, we can see that if you got this, you got one physical copy of the game, the base game edition with the premium edition and all unlocked stretch goals, and you got immediate shipping. This bit's important here. Without production time. The reason that people believed that we would get it without any production time is this is actually a second run of this game. It ran about, I think it started about 2 to 3 years ago. They did it on Kickstarter and those were delivered out in December. So with all this in mind, we all believe that this was like overstock. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's go to shipping. So here it says all our games are securely shipped worldwide via FedEx courier service. While delivery time may vary depending on the country, most games and rewards will arrive at your doorstep safely and in perfect condition in less than a week. I didn't believe this part when I saw it. I thought, that's a bit of a stretch. It might be a couple of weeks, but let's move on. So now we're seeing twice that they've said that it'll be pretty much immediately delivered. Here's the third one. Here's a picture of the expansion set with a big orange and black writing on top of it saying ready to ship. We have manufactured a batch of 200 sets that are now complete, packaged and ready for shipment. If you choose the immediate shipment reward, the game will be sent to you as soon as the campaign ends, without waiting for manufacturing or handling. So no manufacturing, no handling, it's going to be sent out. So that's three times now that we've seen this claim. Around March, the campaign ended, and I think the pledge manager closed, and they kind of went radio silent for a month, and people were asking, what's going on here? When's this immediate shipment begin? Because it's ended, and they're not telling us anything. And they didn't tell anyone until this update, and how they responded was quite disgusting, if I'll be honest. So let's go through this. This is the reply that they sent out. They didn't reply to anyone individually, they just put this out as a blanket statement. We'd also like to clarify a few important points. As we've mentioned before, although the campaign listed immediate shipping, there were mandatory timelines that could not be avoided. This includes the production of the new cards and rewards, which of course weren't manufactured at the end of the campaign and require a set production period. Manufacturing could only begin after the payment collection. Then why the f did you say that that wasn't an issue? Why did you even say that, hey, this is available, you can just come and get it? A process that also follows a schedule set by the platform. Additionally, it was necessary to open a pledge manager period, during which backers could provide their shipping details and pay their corresponding fees. No one complained about pledge manager. No one cared about that. No one here is that stupid to not understand that you've got to give them your address. After that, these payments had to be processed, consolidated, which takes a fixed amount of time. On top of this, we had to prepare a large number of packages, each containing 200 cards, which blah, 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 blah. This is the bit that really grinded my gears. Lastly, we want to respond to a few unjustified comments suggesting that we won't deliver the games and asking for refunds. Let us be absolutely clear. Every backer will receive their game with all promised extras. That is guaranteed. Regarding refunds, please understand, since games have already been manufactured, including all extra cards and add-ons, refunds are generally not possible. That said, we have accepted a few exceptional refunds. There's one guy actually in the comments that I saw him actually get a reply saying that he was going to get a refund and he's still not got his refund. And today we're on the 10th of July. This game was allegedly shipped out, according to these, on the 29th of the 4th. We're the 10th of July. And I'd also want to point out, they have not replied to a single person. If you come down here, I actually mentioned it, because this is a point where I didn't think it was a scam. Like someone said, has anyone received the game yet? This was in May. I told them, nothing yet. It was shipped out on the 29th of April. In order received, so it should be soon. A month later, on the 4th of June, I replied back again. The last time they replied to anyone in the comments, or pretty much anywhere, to be honest, is the 23rd of April. Today is the 10th of June. They have still not replied to anyone in the comments. Furthermore, Gamefound have tried contacting them as well, and they've not replied to Gamefound, which has led to Gamefound closing the project. So my anger with this game is not about the delay, which is completely acceptable. If you could look at some of the projects I've got, you have to bear with me because I've got a few accounts. Dark Blood. This one has been delayed 3 months, I believe. No one cares. Everyone understands. Do you know why? Because they communicated with the community. That's all it took, is a bit of transparency. They just tell people, hey, this is going to be delayed a couple of months. It's taken longer than we expected to come out to China. And everyone's like, yeah, cool, no worries. What other games have I got that's been delayed? This one, it's on a different account that I've bought this one. But this one is delayed, I think, 4 months, maybe 5 months. Again, understandable. They've explained to us, they've been transparent and explained the whole situation. It's fine. Zombie Horde. They've not announced that it's going to be delayed yet, but they are very active in Discord, and they've kind of indicated they think it might be delayed. Again, if it is delayed, no issues. You've told us, we understand. Where Deckay have kind of neglected the community is by saying, hey, you're going to have this game within about 2 weeks of the Pledge Manager closing. Lie. It was and then they gaslighted the community, trying to say like, hey, you guys have all miscommunicated with everyone and you've misinterpreted the information we've given you. No one has misinterpreted anything. You lied to the community. And I hope anyone in the future that looks at your company gives you a wide berth, because that is unacceptable. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck in the future, and be careful what projects you back.
Deckay, what a sham, oh man, you suck. In the Rebel Studios fumbled all our luck. Gaslighting promises, incompetence we see. No respect for funders, where's our game supposed to be? Deckay deal the cards, it's rough. Crowd fed up, we've had enough. Crowd fed up, we've had enough.